Hello, everyone, and welcome to our quick presentation on the Roll Tide Worldwide Scholarship for summer 2025. My name is Sarah Kidwell, and I am the Assistant Director of Education Abroad here at the University of Alabama. So throughout this presentation, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the scholarship, what is included, what you will be doing abroad, what course options exist, and kind of who the scholarship is aimed at and why we've chosen to create this scholarship for our University of Alabama students. The scholarship will take students to Sevilla, Spain. So here's a picture of Sevilla as one of the pictures we'll show throughout the presentation. So the Roll Tide Worldwide Scholarship was created to help students participate in a once-in-a-lifetime study abroad opportunity. It aims to reduce some of the financial burden for a student who otherwise would be prevented to participate in a study abroad because of limited financial means. So our main goal is for students who are struggling or who have it in their head that they would never be able to study abroad because of their financial concerns to have the opportunity to study abroad. This is going to alleviate the majority of the financial burden from the study abroad program. Now, this program isn't completely or fully funded. There still will be some costs associated with the study abroad program, but it is a very large scholarship amount that will help you go abroad if you didn't think that funding a study abroad opportunity was something you'd be able to afford. And so we'll talk more about what the actual numbers are later on, but that is the goal of the scholarship, is to alleviate some of those financial concerns. Summer in Sevilla is in partnership with our affiliate provider, CEA Kappa Education Abroad. You'll be taking classes at CEA Kappa's Sevilla Center in Sevilla, Spain. It's a 4-week program with a 2-course option, meaning within 4 weeks, you'll be getting 6 credit hours completed, which is really exciting. The program dates are May 22nd to June 21st, 2025. So a little bit of May interim in the first month of June. But for students, that will allow you the month of July to take additional courses here at UA, or do an internship or get some experiential learning, or just get some work done if you need to earn some money over the summer. So this is only going to take about 4 weeks from May 22nd to June 21st. Is 6 credit hours, which means you're able to use financial aid for the study abroad experience. So if you go and you look at the price and the cost of the program and you're like, I don't know if I'd be able to afford the remainder out of pocket, you can use your financial aid if you receive financial aid for this experience. 10 UA students will be selected for this opportunity, and they'll go abroad with other students from American universities. So CEA Kappa is the third-party provider. They're the on-the-ground support in country, and they take other American students from across the United States abroad to their centers in different locations around the world. So if you're nervous about being an international student at an international university for a summer, this is a little different. You'll actually be in an international location, but you'll be taught at a CEA Kappa study center. So you will be surrounded in coursework by other Americans. In your day-to-day life and in your activities, you'll be integrated into the local community, and you will get to meet some other international folks that are part of your community, but your coursework will be in English, and will be taught with other American students, as well as the 9 other University of Alabama students who will be on this program. So here's another picture of Sevilla that we're going to sprinkle in as we go, and this is in their downtown area. So how do you qualify for this scholarship? To be eligible to apply, you have to be a currently enrolled full-time student at the University of Alabama. You have to currently be a freshman, sophomore, or junior when you apply. You have to show demonstrated financial need, such as being a financial aid recipient, Pell Grant recipient, or Pell Grant eligible, etc. And any major can apply. And you have to have a minimum of a 2.5 GPA, but any major does have the opportunity to apply to this program. Priority will be given to students who have never traveled abroad before. So even if you meet all of the other requirements within eligibility, the priority of who's selected will be given to students who have never traveled abroad before. Winners must participate in our Smart Traveler Workshop series. So throughout the spring 2025 semester, usually on Fridays, we will have a bi-monthly, so every 2 weeks, workshop that we call the Smart Traveler Workshop Series, hosted by our Education Abroad office, where we go over everything study abroad to really break it down for you. We know a lot of our students who are applying for the scholarship haven't been abroad before. They might be high financial need, they might be busy in their coursework, and this just allows us to really have that one-on-one mentor experience with y'all to really break down how to apply for study abroad program, how to prepare for the cultural differences, how to pick out your classes when you're studying abroad. And we do all that with you through our Smart Traveler Workshop series, talk to you about all the questions you have before you go abroad and try to prepare you as best as possible for your time abroad. So that is a requirement if you do win the scholarship. So just make sure you're aware of that. Here's another picture of the beautiful buildings and architecture in Sevilla. So here we're going to go over some of the courses that are going to be offered this summer. You'll get to select 2 of the courses to take while you're abroad. And a lot of these courses are culturally focused, but there are some core courses that could count for your degree plan. So COM 340 is what the course is called in Sevilla, but the title is Communication and Global Competence, and it transfers here to UA as COM 465. So this course would transfer as COM 465. And these are just tables that explain how the course abroad and the title of the class abroad would transfer back here to UA. Some of these are still pending. You can see on that second one, History 131, World History since 1500 is currently still a pending history course, but we have pretty good faith it might come back as a core course. So we're waiting on hearing back from the university registrar to see what that one's going to transfer as. But if you're wondering, hey, can I actually get credits to go toward my degree? That's probably going to be a really good one if you haven't already met your history requirements. These courses below are very cultural studies focused. So if you want to take some fun, interesting elective courses, a lot of students do need electives for their degree. You have to have 120 hours to graduate from UA. So please make sure you just kind of look to see what you might need to take before graduation. Now, these courses are offerings from previous years and technically are subject to change. If the course is not directly applied to your major or minor, it will count as an elective. So just keep that in mind when you are looking at the course options. They're not guaranteed, but as we continue to talk to our partner in Sevilla, CA Kappa, they have said that these are probably 90% sure the classes are going to be offered this summer. This next page are the other courses, nutrition and exercise and sports, pending a nutrition course that'll probably come back as a nutrition upper level elective. Sports psychology, which comes up back as an upper level psych class. So if you're majoring or minoring in psych, this could be a course that works well for your degree plan. And then Spanish language courses. So if you're interested in taking a Spanish language course or you need another core humanities course or foreign language course, this would be a great opportunity for you. Or if you're just interested in like learning Spanish, if you've always had an interest in learning a new language, but have never dedicated the time to it, this would be a great opportunity to do that. Some more pictures of the beautiful alleyways. Absolutely stunning colors in Sevilla. We're going to try that one more time. So what's included? The program includes tuition at your host institution, housing, excursions, so like weekend trips or day trips to local areas or neighboring cities, on-site staff support, and these are the support staff from CA Kappa who will be the on-site support, help you in any kind of emergencies, give you your orientation, help you with restaurant recommendations, and just support you during your time abroad. Airport and train station reception, which essentially just means once you arrive in country, they're not just going to leave you hanging or expect you to find your way there yourself. They're going to support you by picking you up at the airport or the train station and helping you get to your student housing. And then social and cultural activities. So these could be not maybe long trips like an excursion, but like a quick cooking class that focuses on a specific meal for an hour during the week, or going to a salsa specific experience in Sevilla. Like, those are social and cultural activities to get connected to the local community and the location you'll be living. What's not included in the program and the program costs are going to be the program and course fees, or additional program and course fees, your passport, round trip airfare, and meals. And we'll show you that broken down more in a financial way in just a second. So here's an idea of the cost breakdown. The CEA Kappa program fee is about $5,495. And again, that covers your tuition for 6 credit hours, your housing, and excursions for your study abroad program. Some additional costs you'll see are your EA insurance and course fee, round trip airfare, passport, and food. Now, these are estimated. You might be able to find airfare for a lot cheaper, or even a lot more expensive. You might be able to find food for cheaper, or probably spend even more on food, depending on how much, how nice of restaurant you might want to go to, or if you plan on cooking at home or eating out. But how much food would be your food cost for a month while you're abroad? So adding up all of the costs and then subtracting the Roll Tide Worldwide Scholarship, as well as our Education Abroad grant that we award all Roll Tide Worldwide awardees, you'd be left with $2,615 out of pocket, which pretty much is the cost of your airfare, passport, food, and study abroad insurance. So that's pretty much, and course fee, what you'd be paying out of pocket. The majority of the actual program fee is going to be covered through your scholarships and grants. Now, again, those additional costs you can use your financial aid to cover those. So if you do receive financial aid, such as the Pell Grant or student loans, those could be used to help cover those additional costs. For comparison, though, we wanted to show you how much 6 credit hours at UA is in Tuscaloosa. If you're going to come to UA and take 6 credit hours over the summer, you'd be paying $2,670 as an in-state student, or $7,410 as an out-of-state student. And through the study abroad program, you'd be paying less than that, and you'd be getting housing and food and excursions and a flight to another country, cultural immersion, programming, and experiences unlike a summer on campus. So I definitely would recommend choosing to do that. If you do need 6 credit hours over the summer, this is going to give you an opportunity to get those. So feel free to apply. The deadline to apply for the Roll Tide Worldwide Scholarship is December 16th. So that's December 16th, the deadline to apply. And then we'll help you apply to the Education Abroad grant, whose deadline is February 15th, as a part of our Smart Traveler Workshop series. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can email us at studyabroad@ua.edu, or my email is sarah.kidwell@ua.edu, and our email and contact information is on our website at studyabroad.ua.edu. We really hope you'll consider applying for the Roll Tide Worldwide Scholarship, and we can't wait. We can't wait to help you. Wow, we can't wait to help you get abroad. Thank you.